Today's episode of Strong Links is brought to you by Dan and Van, Sleaford and the surrounding area's #1 man with a van service. And now for today's show.
Hello and welcome to Extra Strong Links, a bonus episode of the Strong Links podcast. I'm Rich and I'm here with my good friend Dan. So Dan, who have we got on the show on Extra Strong Links this month?
Well, Rich, we've got Britain's youngest landlord, who's called Neve Baker-Wright, and she runs the New Inn in Fokenham. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, how do you pronounce that village name? I think there's a few different ways to say it.
There's a few different ways of saying it. I think at one point it was actually Falkenham.
Was it?
Yeah. And I think that it was called that at the same time as it was also called Fokenham. So it was spelled F-O-L-K and also F-A-L-K.
Oh.
So, which is strange. Must have been really confusing.
It is a Lincolnshire village with a lot of fascinating history to it.
It's got lots of history, yeah. It's for such a small little village.
Yeah, it's very picturesque there, isn't it? It's kind of picture postcardy, isn't it?
It is a bit. It's got a bit of a Georgian vibe.
Yeah.
I think quite big market square.
Yeah, it's very big for what is a village. There used to be a nice chocolate shop there.
Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
Oh, really good. They used to get coach loads turn up to that. I think it was en route to Lincoln, and I think the coaches had stopped there.
Really?
And they'd all go in and grab their chocolates, and you got the Greyhound pub as well.
Yeah,
which is now apartments.
It is, yeah. That dates back centuries, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a prison which used to be within a castle.
Is that the correctional?
Yeah.
What's it called? Correctional
House of Correction.
House of Correction. Yeah.
Yeah. This castle grounds. It was built by a relative of William the Conqueror. I heard there's often these kind of rumours, but there's apparently meant to be a secret tunnel that runs from that castle grounds to Sempringham Abbey, I've heard.
Really?
Yeah, but
that's a long way.
Yeah. There's secret tunnels everywhere there.
I suppose there. Yeah.
But we just don't know about them because they're secret.
Has anyone ever found it, or is it because I've heard that rumor? But it's quite a long way. I don't know if it.
I don't think anyone ever has. No.
Probably doesn't exist then.
Maybe not.
But yeah, so I caught up with. You weren't with me.
No.
You were busy editing your local Links magazine.
And busy editing this podcast as well. We were doing that pantomime and all sorts of things.
Yeah. So I caught up with Neve Baker-Wright and with Neve and had a good chat with her.
Yeah.
For someone to start so young running a pub, it was.
How old is she?
Well, she's 19 now, but she was 18 when she took the pub over in, I think it was September last year.
Yeah.
In the summer last year, she was 18.
It's amazing, really. I mean, when I was 18, I would not have the initiative to take on a pub. I would just be nowhere near.
I had trouble running a bath at 18, let alone a pub. So, yeah, hats off to her.
It amazes me. I was useless at that age. There's not much has changed, really.
Let's have a listen, shall we?
Yeah, let's have a listen to your chat with Neve.
Right, so we've come over to the New Inn in Fokenham to meet Neve Baker-Wright, who's Britain's youngest pub landlord. Hello, Neve.
Hello.
Hello. How did you become Britain's youngest landlord? Is that the correct term?
I think it is. That's what everyone else uses.
Okay.
I don't know really how it happened. I got approached by the landlord that was here previously, and he said, we need someone to take over. I think you'd be good at it. So he spoke to me and my stepdad, and I was very against it to start off with. I was like, no, because I was sitting my A-levels at the time. And then I kind of put my application in because I thought, what have I got to lose? And the day before it was due, I lost it all. So I spent the whole night rewriting it to send it in.
Oh, no.
And then I got a phone call saying, look, let's have a very informal chat. So had a little meeting with them, and then they offered it to me there and then in the April. And then on the 30th of July, we got the keys and signed everything.
Wow.
So, yeah, it just happened very quickly.
So it's a bit of a whirlwind.
Oh, 100%, yeah. So I've worked in hospitality since I was 14. I worked at my village pub. And then I started working at the RAF base in Cranwell, doing all like the silver service there. So I've always worked in hospitality. I just never dreamt of running a pub.
Yeah. So it wasn't a sort of early ambition.
No, not at all. But I'm very glad I did it. So
yeah,
I'm really glad I did it.
Life sometimes takes you in certain directions.
Yeah, it does.
Are unexpected.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a bit of a family affair.
Yeah, 100%. So we have my dad in the kitchen, who's a chef, and then have my stepdad that's like on all the signed documents with me, and he does that behind the scenes. And then my mum and stepmum both do all the different creative things in here. So yeah, it's a huge family affair.
Where are you from originally?
So I lived in a village a couple of miles down the road called Ropsley, and that's where I grew up.
Yeah, so you know this area?
I've known it quite well.
I think the last time the front looks different. Have you repainted?
Yes, the front got repainted and we had all new signage done. I think it's made it look more like a pub now and not a house, because it kind of blended in with the rest of the village, where now like it really stands out.
I like the sign writing you've done, the traditional sign writing.
Yeah, it looks really good. And we've had so many compliments about it, so
yeah,
I'm chuffed about that.
Yeah. So your background, tell me a bit about your background. You went to college?
So I went to sixth form in Grantham at the Priory. Went to secondary school there as well. Yeah, like I said, started working at the village pub when I was 14, just to try and like earn a bit of extra money at that age.
Yeah.
And then when I was taken on this place, I was sitting my A-levels at the same time.
And what were you doing? Were you doing business?
Yeah, so I did business, sport and criminology. So that was...
Wow, that's quite a combination.
Oh, yeah, it was such a strange range of
What were you
ones.
planning? What were your plans back then?
I looked into like the police force and like being a detective and that kind of stuff. But then I never knew what I wanted to do. Like I was so undecisive. And then obviously this place happened and I got here instead.
It's crazy. I know the press were quite interested when you took over.
Yeah, massively interested. And to be fair, it worked really well in our favour, because we had people travelling from all over, like Hull, Leeds. We had people up from Essex. Like, they were just travelling everywhere to come and see me, which was so lovely. Because I felt like it could have gone one or two ways, like having the press involved. But no, I did actually enjoy doing all the interviews.
Yeah. You seem quite good at it. I suppose you're well practised now.
Yeah, I did quite a few.
Yeah.
I think the first one was very nerve-wracking. But yeah, I've done all sorts of different ones. So I did the BBC Look North. I was on there.
I saw that. I saw that.
I felt like everyone saw it. It was all over Facebook. I did a couple of articles for like the Telegraph, Daily Mail, and local journal. No, Talks for Greatest Hits Radio. I did so many different ones.
Wow, it's amazing. I suppose it's good PR for the good publicity for the sort of launch.
100%. And our opening night was incredible, and that was like before all the press anyway. And that was, everyone said I looked really calm, like above.
Yeah.
But down below I was like very nervous.
Yeah. I suppose it's probably quite daunting as well.
Very daunting.
So young, but good experience, I suppose.
Yeah, it was a really good experience, and it could have gone one or two ways, and I was a bit worried what people would say about my age, but everyone's been so supportive, so...
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what's the response been like?
Really positive, and I'm so lucky to have all my locals and regulars and everyone that's supported me all through these past like 5 months, that, you know, were never worried about the age of me, and they knew I could do it. I think they believed in me more than I believed myself sometimes.
Well, that's good. That's reassuring.
Yeah.
And so you get lots of support, lots of the locals coming in.
Oh, yeah, 100%. We're so lucky to have the amount of supporters we do here. Like, they just do so many little things to help you, and they've always got your back, and it's just really lovely.
Is it the same clientele that you get here, or has that changed?
We've got the same clientele, but we've also got new ones. Like, obviously, I've brought my own following, and we've, like, you know, brought different people in. So it's been nice to see a different range of people. But like I said, we've still got our strong supporters from the start, which is nice.
Yeah. Has your parents got experience in hospitality?
So my mum's dad and stepmum, they ran a pub in Yorkshire. So she kind of, every other weekend, she was at her dad's, grew up there.
Yeah.
And then my stepdad, when he was younger, worked in the village pub. So we've all kind of like been in hospitality, but no one's ever done this before.
Yeah, it's quite a big step.
Yeah.
Quite a commitment.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're attached to a brewery.
Yeah, so we're with Admiral Taverns.
Have you been on it? Do you have to go on any training courses? Or?
Yeah, so I had to do my personal licence exam, which was more nerve-wracking than I thought it would be. Then I had to go on like a 7-step course and an alcohol course. I could do so many different courses just to get to where I could and sign and everything. But they were actually really helpful to have. Just learning how to deal with different people or what to serve and what not to serve.
Yeah. Is that sort of spotting the signs of...
Yeah, like, you know, if you think someone's had too much or, you know, knowing how many units are in a pint of beer and all different things that you should apparently know.
How are you getting on with that? Have you had people...
We've been very lucky. We
situations
haven't really had much trouble. We've had, like, obviously the odd drunk customer, but nothing major. So, no, we have been quite lucky.
So you've never said to anyone, get out of my pub, you're barred?
No, I've told people nicely, like, I think you've had too much now, like, that's enough.
Right.
But I've never officially kicked someone out. I don't think I'd want to.
Never had that Peggy Mitchell moment?
No, not yet. It will come, I'm sure it will.
Your dad's in the kitchen?
Yeah, my dad's the chef in the kitchen. Bless him, he's doing amazing, because we're down to 2 chefs,
So that's Andy?
Yeah. And then we've got Alison that works with him, and they're both working very hard over this festive period.
Right. How's that going?
It's going really well.
Bookings? Yeah,
we're open Christmas Day, which is a different Christmas this year because we're serving food, so it'll be complete. We've got 50 booked in. It'll be such a different Christmas.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Great atmosphere.
And we've got like the whole family here helping, like the brothers and sisters, and we've got our like close family friends coming to stay with us, so it'll be a little family affair again, which will be nice.
Fantastic. And you've got, you know Ruby, don't you? Ruby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ruby.
So she's a friend of mine. She works here.
Yeah, she does. She's amazing, bless her.
Yeah.
She's been in the kitchen quite a lot recently, actually, helping.
Yeah.
Doing all the different prep that we've needed.
Yeah. She's a good cook.
She is.
She cooks us a lot of cakes.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, bless
Yeah.
her.
She's brilliant.
No, she's really good in the kitchen.
In fact, it was Ruby that suggested that we come and speak with you. Yeah. So I was just telling her about the podcast, and she said, "Oh, you need to speak to Neve."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah. Why haven't we done that?" So yeah, it's really good.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
No, she's lovely.
So you've been on training courses.
Yeah.
So you're getting support from the brewery.
Yeah.
Does that continue? Will they?
They kind of like back off now, and they just leave you to do your own little thing. Like there's different memberships like the BII and like so many different things that you can join to help support you. But at the minute, like we're happy with how everything's going. So we've only been here since August. I mean, it feels like we've been here a lifetime, but you know, we've not really had many events to do. Like we've had a couple, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So we're still kind of finding our feet, I think.
Yeah.
Like it's our first Christmas, first New Year's and everything. So it's just seeing how they go. But no, like I think if we need anything, they're definitely there to support us.
So they don't really sort of day to say they don't visit?
No, not very often.
Yeah.
Unless you're having some work done, and they'll come and like check it's all okay. Occasionally like come and check the cellar and, you know, checking you're following the rules. But apart from that, that's about it.
Are there many sort of legalities that you've got to adhere to?
Like we have to buy all our alcohol and stuff from the brewery, so we aren't allowed to buy from anyone else unless you like pay an out of tie fee. But
What's that?
So like we have to buy beer and wine and soft drinks from the brewery,
Yeah.
but you can pay an out of tie where you can buy wine and soft drinks from any other company.
Okay.
So there's a few legalities like that they make you follow, but apart from that, they're pretty laid back.
Do they own the pub? How does that work?
They own the building.
Yeah.
But we do everything regarding inside the pub. So like obviously they did all the like if anything goes wrong, roofs or anything, like the shed they paid for.
Yeah.
But actually inside is ours. I mean, I do all the day-to-day running, and
How are you coping with that? Is it?
I think I'm coping okay at the minute.
Yeah.
I think we had a bit of a wobble start of December, obviously going into the festive period and getting used to everything. But no, it is going really well, and I think I'm coping okay.
That's good. We seem to be.
Yeah.
You see, you know, it's...
All the staff think I am, so that's nice to know.
But it's still a learning curve, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're still learning the business, I suppose.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So you did business at college?
Sixth form, yeah.
Sixth form, okay.
Yeah, so I did business, chronology and sport.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed all of them, to be fair.
Do you feel as though you got a leaning towards business?
I didn't really know which way I wanted to go. Like, I did business because I have wanted to own my own business and run my own business.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I did the other two because I didn't really know what else to pick.
They're quite interesting subjects, though.
Yeah, criminology was amazing.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Learning so many different things. And it has kind of helped me a little bit in here, I think, weirdly.
In what way?
But it's just like knowing what to look for, and I feel like you're a bit more observant when you know things that go on behind the scenes.
That's probably is quite useful.
Because I feel like I can see signs a little bit better than I probably could have if I hadn't done it.
It's probably one of those where you're dealing with so many different people and situations.
Yeah.
That I suppose you've got to be on your guard a little bit.
Yeah, you have. You never know like what's going to happen and who's going to come in, but yeah, you definitely have to be on watch.
Yeah. So are you here all the time? Are you here most of the time?
Most of the time. However, I have been having a few days off now and then.
Oh, that's good.
But I'm very lucky, like with the staff that I've got, because I can trust them to, sort of be on their own and do everything.
What's your plans for the future?
I think at the minute we're just taking each day as it comes. Like, we have kind of got like a 5-year plan, but it's seeing how this next year kind of goes. Like, we want to start introducing different things like events, and we've got Christmas, New Year to get through. We want to like do different things in the garden, like make that a lot nicer. But yeah, basically it's just getting through it at the minute. That's our 5-year plan.
It is a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just surviving and sort of finding your way through. And,
yeah.
Have you got much land here?
It is quite a big garden, which we're very lucky to have. It just needs a lot of work doing to it. Yeah, just making it. We want to build a little decking area.
Yeah.
And then we want to bring in, like, we said we want to have like a summer party for the kids and like bring in, the old school games like the wooden Jengas and stuff, like the big ones. And then we've got a beer festival going on.
Yeah.
Next, hopefully June. So we want to have it all looking nicer then. And they did do one every year, but we're going to add our own like little touch to this. But it's basically like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have different bands on and different food stalls and stuff.
So what advice would you give somebody who was looking to have a future in business? I
think just go for it. Like, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, because you don't know if you don't try. And I've always found that I was like, look, if I'm in here for 6 months and it doesn't go to plan, then at least I've tried and I've given it my best shot. I do believe just giving it your best go, trying it, but stick it out, because after a month I was quite nervous and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, but you've just got to keep sticking at it.
I think resilience is a big thing that they promote in schools these days.
Yeah.
Don't just give up at the first
No.
hurdle.
No, not at all.
You've got to push through it.
Like, we've faced so many different hurdles, and I think obviously I'm very lucky to have all the support I've had, but mentally, like, I've had to stick at it and give it my best. Because whatever's going on behind the scenes, you still have to give customers the best you can, and every customer the same sort of experience, whether you've had like an awful bill or something's gone wrong, and that kind of stuff.
That's a good message. Well, brilliant. Thanks so much, Neve. It's been really interesting talking to you, and we wish you well in your life here at the pub.
Thank you for having me.
So there we go. That was Dan talking to the youngest landlord in the country, Neve Baker-Wright. Now, is that the right term in this day and age, landlord, for a lady?
I know. Well, I did, as you heard, I did actually ask Neve about that, and she said it is. So, see, I thought landlady, but it kind of, landlady conjures an image of someone in the 50s who rented out a back room for a student or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she's definitely a landlord.
And what did you make of the pub?
Yeah, nice pub. It's a nice sort of local pub. I really like what they've done to the outside of it. We'll put some pictures up on our socials, but it's kind of traditionally handwritten walls, like signage on the walls. The pub was originally started out as 2 cottages, like hundreds of years ago. It's a single-storey building, essentially a single-storey building. I think there's an apartment upstairs now, but yeah, it's quaint. It's a proper English local village pub.
Yeah, dates back to the 1850s, I think, doesn't it, this building?
Yeah, so there's a bit of history to it.
Yeah, must have a lot of tales to tell. Were there any ghostly vibes there? Because, we know.
I don't know if you heard towards the end of that interview, you could hear the cleaner in the background.
She was real, though. That wasn't the ghost of the cleaner.
No, she was real. She was real. Or was she? I don't know.
Or was she?
No, she was. And yeah, it was like we did the interview quite early in the morning because obviously Neve's got a day job to do.
Yeah.
So we did it early in the morning. So the cleaner made an audible appearance.
Would you ever run a pub?
Oh, would I run a pub? No, I don't think I could.
I think it's very hard work, isn't it?
It's very hard work and it's full on. You don't get any time off. Like
No.
you're constantly there.
Yeah.
You know.
Even when you go up to bed, it's all underneath you, really. It's all downstairs.
Yeah, it's for Neve. She's, she lives above the pub, but you start early in the morning.
Yeah.
She's taking deliveries, and then it goes right through to closing time late in the evening. So yeah, I think it's a big commitment, and I tell you, I'm really impressed. And hats off to her. She's so young, but she's taking it all in her stride, and I think she'll do very well.
A lot of people in the hospitality industry, they've been feeling the squeeze, haven't they? And certainly pubs. It's such a challenge, isn't it, these days?
It is, and there's so many pubs closing.
Yeah, they're closing all the time.
They're closing quicker than they're opening. So
yeah, I bet there's one closed while we've been making this podcast.
Probably. Yeah, it's hard, but she's doing a great job, and I think she's got a lot of support from the local community.
Yeah.
And there's been so much publicity in all the national press about her, taking it on at such a young age. It's inspiring.
Do you think she's, as a young person, she's just got different ideas and a vision to make it work? And, just because if the pubs keep closing, then maybe we do have to rethink things and, rethink its role in the
I think pubs will evolve as the high streets have going to have to evolve. They take on a different, I don't know, it's going to need to adapt. They're going to have to adapt pubs as more community, other things will go on in pubs, I'm sure.
Yeah, like the pub just down the road in Lessingham, that
community owned, isn't it?
Yeah, community owned.
Yeah, and I think with that brings a lot of innovation. There's been sort of the stuff they do there now in Lessingham. Duke of Wellington, that pub was on its knees, and I think they're doing a great job with it now. And you've got the beer garden, and it's they have a food van comes along and parks up outside now, and so they I think pubs are really, really important. They're a big part of our society culture. So we need to protect them.
Yeah, and I just think diversification is the key, I think, to their survival.
Yeah, we spent New Year's with some friends in Ancaster, and the pub there, the Railway, is a Chinese takeaway as well. So that sort of symbiotic relationship works really well. You go and get a beer while you're waiting for your Chinese. But yeah, great pub, and we wish her well. She would do well in there.
Yeah, it's a fascinating chat you had with her there.
Yeah.
Well,
that's another episode of Extra Strong Links.
That's another one in the bag. It's look forward to February. We're getting another we're actually going to be talking to people in February. Well, no, you have just now, but I'll be talking.
You'll be
talking to someone other than you.
Yeah, no, that'd be good.
I'm getting out there, Dan.
You are. Well, yeah. You're just working too hard on your day job. That's your priorities, isn't it?
This is it. Yeah.
But yeah, so February's Strong Links coming up, and keep an eye out on our socials. I'll do something with Instagram at some stage. I'll say this every month.
We only remember it when we're doing this bit in the podcast. And we forgot to do anything with Instagram again.
Yeah, keep an eye out on our socials, and thank you for listening and following and subscribing and all of that. And brilliant.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Cheerio.
Today's episode of Strong Links was brought to you by Dansun Property Services, where quality work meets local care. From reliable maintenance jobs to property refurbs, call Dansun Property Services today. See you next time.